My government attaches great importance to education as a key driver of the transformation agenda. As a result, we have not just improved the terms and conditions of teacher service. My government has also invested heavily in the education of our children to make learning accessible as well as affordable to all. My government raised grants to primary and secondary schools by 49.4%, from 31.2 billion previously to 46.6 billion today. Our ultimate aim over a period of 3 to 5 years is to make primary and secondary education truly free. Further, we have removed the burden of exam fees from parents, making it possible for all our children to sit their Standard 8 and Form 4 exams without having to pay. Fellow Kenyans, in 2013, when I came into office, only 8,104 of our primary schools were connected to electricity. To create social equity, as well as to improve the quality of education, my government has in the last 2 years connected an additional 14,251 primary schools, meaning that 95% of our primary schools are now connected to electricity. Indeed, in the next 2 months, the remaining 5% will be connected. We have continually committed new funds for the employment as well as the promotion of teachers, and we have doubled the amounts available for sanitary pads. Moreover, for tertiary education, 60 new technical training institutes are in various stages of completion, and a further 70 have been earmarked for construction, expanding opportunity for the training of our young people. These programs, fellow Kenyans, are proof, if any were needed, of my government's commitment to the entire education sector. Faced with the tensions and animosity of striking teachers that occasioned threats to the safety and security of millions of unsupervised and unattended children, and faced with the risk of destruction of educational facilities in public and private schools, my government has taken steps to protect our children, to reassure their parents, and to safeguard public property. Last week, as was announced, we revised the dates of the third term. Boards of management were advised to carry forward fees already paid to the new term dates, which will be announced in due course. Equally, we have made arrangements to keep the examination schedule on course, and candidates have been advised to remain in school as usual, as have all staff who will prepare them for the exams. All other children have been asked to return to the safety and care of their parents. Fellow Kenyans, government is about service. I urge all teachers, as parents, as public servants, and also as Kenyans, to reconsider their position on this matter and to resume their duties in the interest of our children. Let me also encourage teachers and their unions to represent themselves honestly to those who pay their wages. Let us deal sincerely with each other, because only then will we find a lasting solution to the challenges that face us. In closing, fellow Kenyans, it is my hope that the facts as laid out in my statement bring clarity and understanding to this matter. Let us all remember that it is our future and that of our children that is at stake. I urge sobriety, I urge sincerity on the part of all parties as we handle this issue. And frankly, it is wrong to hold our children hostage to wage demands. Even as we all seek a peaceful end to this dispute, we ask teachers to let our children return to school. I am also aware that at this moment, parents, as well as our children, are anxious. But I want to reassure them that we have the institutions, the means, as well as the goodwill to end this dispute and bring our children back to school. I urge the relevant constitutional bodies to discharge their duties expeditiously and in the best interest of our children and our nation, Kenya. In conclusion, in consultation with the relevant institutions and stakeholders, my government will do all that it takes to bring a lasting solution to this perennial problem. We all have but one desire: to see our children back in school soonest. Thank you, and may God bless you.